Paweł, welcome again. This time in Berlin. Thanks for joining us. My first question is: tomorrow you'll be talking about company's journey from Web 2 to Web 3 sphere. I wonder what sort of challenges and hardships these companies are experiencing while they transition process.
So the first and the most important challenge they see is that when they are entering this space, they don't have a clue how this space works. From technology point of view, from the user's point of view, and from different other angles. Another challenge they have is they have currently some Web 2 services and offering, and the problem is that they are not able easily to change the whole underlying tech behind those solutions and products they are currently offering to the market with the Web 3. The third challenge that is super big, when they are entering this market, they are starting to figure out that they are approaching just 0.5% of the current user base. And that's a big issue for them, because if you are 100 million brand and you are investing into big transition to Web 3, you are figuring out that you are approaching 0.5% of your current user base, and that's a problem in the longer run, in the short run, because that decreases your potential income and removes the huge potential out of the equation. And there are a bunch of other problems like market volatility, which impacts business, because right now, as we are in the space, market is very volatile. Bitcoin is going down, people are going out of the market. So they are stopping using different services on this market. And that's a problem, because if you have business and Bitcoin goes down, your business is going down as well. It shouldn't be like that. People should use those services because they want to use those services, not because they want to flip NFTs or other things for money. So that's the last problem that I can think of, like right now out of my head, the motivation of the people within the space. So those are the problems that they clearly see on the market, and which are somehow stopping them and slowing them down while having an interest to be there.
Just one follow-up question for clarification. Would it be fair to say that a company that sees itself as a scaler, for example, and operates in Web 2, when it enters Web 3, it's pretty much like a startup again? It's like going back when it comes to a level of maturity, that you are basically starting over, even though you have some achievements in that old-fashioned Web 2 sector.
Somehow yes, but at the end, worldwide, 0.5% of the people are using crypto anyhow. So the goal right now is to approach those 99.5 remaining ones. So they already know how to use your services. They already know how to interact with your products. So you don't want to change the whole idea how they are doing this right now. You just want to change the underlying technology to make maybe things easier, simpler, or so. Like we have the example of Starbucks. Starbucks is entering with Polygon the global space to the crypto, because they want to provide this program for every user, every customer of Starbucks, and those users don't need to have a wallet. So that's the experience you want to build. Because if you will build just the experience for the people within the space, you're gonna circle around the same area and the same people, the same faces all the time. So that's why it's not true at the end that they need to rebuild everything from scratch. There are the ways to optimize this. There are the ways to build those things in a different way. Like Visa did in 2019. Most of the people in the crypto world don't even know that Visa since 2019 is using USDC on Ethereum under the hood to do settlements. And every time they pay with their Visa card, they're using blockchain. This is what adoption is all about. So to provide services where people don't need to know that there is blockchain NFTs behind, which are.
It's very interesting. So we have like a set list of challenges and hardships, but are there any means that we can use to address these concerns? Any solutions?
So the first solution is to think a little bit differently. Like this is like from Apple advertisement, think differently. So, and the way how they should approach those problems is to, one, think how to approach this wider user base, not this 0.5% of the tech savvy enough people. So that's the first thing. The second thing is it's worth to think and talk with the technology infrastructure providers on the market how we can bring those solutions that are there to the people that are not tech savvy enough, that don't know how to use the space, to the people that are, maybe old and they will never enter the space because they are not even using computer, but they are Starbucks customers and they like coffee. So how to approach them and how to provide those products which should be a value added for them without a need of having MetaMask and other crypto wallet. How to remove all those obstacles. And there are a couple of ways like custody solutions and other things. So, but obviously this involves other issues like security, etc. But all those elements are solvable. We can solve them in certain ways. So I would say focus on the market size and how to remove obstacles is the key solution for everyone while entering the space, because otherwise we're going to be impacted by the market volatility, low amount of users, low liquidity in terms of users and the capital flow. So yeah.
My final question is, are these solutions still in the area of theory, or perhaps you have some use cases under your belt that prove that, well, these solutions really work?
Okay, so this is not like in theory. There are a lot of companies that are doing this or are working on such a solutions. Like there is a whole bunch of new wave companies that are working on infrastructure layer to provide other companies to be able to enter the space much easier. And I will give two examples. There is one alcohol brand that I know, and they are producing alcohol for like 150 years. And they have this investment alcohol, like 80-year-old bottle or bottle or so. And they are selling this alcohol in the form of NFTs. And they are providing also a custody for the investors. Why? Because they want to provide them a solution where they can buy some sort of certificate of ownership. They can burn this NFT anytime they want and to ship the investment alcohol for them. But what is giving them? Like when I want to sell after 10 years this investment alcohol to you, I'm just selling an NFT and I don't need to prove that I was storing this properly. Because otherwise, you are not sure if I was storing this like really fragile 100-year-old bottle properly. And another thing, try to go to Dubai, for example, where it's haram to trade alcohol or drink alcohol and sell the bottle or barrel of alcohol, but you can sell NFTs. So this is simplifying the secondary market a lot. So this is one of the examples I know, and I know also about the huge VOD company that is trying to involve NFTs into what they are building right now, so the VOD platform. And you have this platform on your TV. How to connect MetaMask to your TV, that's the first problem. And they figured it out with the custody solution and other things like that. So you can buy this NFT without even knowing that you're buying NFT, and you will have unlocked additional or early access content on your platform, on your VOD platform, on your TV, and they want to involve this. And they want to involve this also to provide different cooperation ways with other brands. Like they have like film studios that they are working with. So those film studios can create some kind of marketing campaign. They can give to the people some free NFTs, and they can use those NFTs on this VOD platform then. So you don't need to integrate different silo services in between, because they have one universal underlying layer, which is blockchain, to exchange any kind of digital assets. So this is all about the adoption, and that's how I see, and I love those examples.
Thank you very much for joining us, Paweł.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure once again, Marcin, to be here and to speak with you.
Probably not the last one. I hope so.